So you're thinking of visiting Libya? Perhaps the ancient ruins of Leptis Magna are calling your name, or maybe it's the vast, mesmerizing Sahara Desert that's piqued your interest. Great choice. Libya is a land of stunning landscapes and rich history, a place where adventure awaits around every corner. But before you go and start packing your bags, let's talk about what to do. And more importantly, what to do. Because navigating a new culture can be tricky, even for the most seasoned traveler. Think of me as your cultural GPS, your guide to avoiding those awkward moments and unintentional offenses. Steering you away from social disasters, one cultural minefield at a time. We're here to help you dodge those disapproving stares and confused glances. This isn't your typical travel vlog. You won't find any generic packing lists or cliché sightseeing tips here. This is your manual, your survival guide, for avoiding the biggest Libyan faux pas, those cringeworthy moments that you'll want to bury deep in the sands of the Sahara. We're diving into the behaviors, the unspoken rules, that could get you more than just a dirty look, a glare that could curdle milk, maybe even a ticket home, a one-way trip back to reality, prematurely ending your Libyan adventure. We'll use a little sarcasm, a dash of humor to make sure you don't become an international headline, the subject of a viral video showcasing the world's worst tourist. So sit back and get ready to learn, prepare to take notes, how to be the worst tourist imaginable, the kind of traveler that locals whisper about for years to come, so you can actually be the best, the kind of visitor who leaves a positive impression and fosters genuine connections. Let's jump into Libyan social etiquette and unlock the secrets to navigating this fascinating culture with grace and respect. Alright, let's dive into some cultural nuances that can make or break your travel experience. First up, public displays of affection. Now, what might be perfectly acceptable in one country can land you in hot water in another. In Libya, holding hands, hugging, or kissing in public is a big no-no. It's considered highly inappropriate and can draw unwanted attention. It's not about lacking feelings, it's a cultural thing. It's about keeping them private. Think of it as respecting the local norms and traditions. If you're caught canoodling, engaging in overly affectionate behavior, you'll get stares, and not the good kind. You might even risk offending people or, in more serious cases, facing legal repercussions. Save the romance for your hotel room where you can express your affection freely and without causing offense. Not the street. Public spaces are meant to be just that, public and shared respectfully by everyone. A respectful nod or a quick high five is as wild as you should get in public. Keep the passionate stuff behind closed doors. Respecting local customs is the ultimate sign of affection. It shows you care about the culture and are making an effort to fit in. Keep it classy and private. Remember, a little cultural sensitivity goes a long way in making your trip memorable for all the right reasons. Let's talk fashion, but with a twist. We're not just talking about what looks good, but what's appropriate and respectful in a place like Libya. Packing for a trip isn't just about throwing in your favorite outfits. It's about understanding the culture you're stepping into. Libya is hot, incredibly so, especially during peak travel seasons. The sun beats down relentlessly and temperatures can soar. But despite the heat, showing excessive skin is a cultural misstep. It's important to be mindful and respectful of local customs and traditions. What might be perfectly acceptable in one part of the world can be considered offensive in another. Modesty is key. It's the golden rule of dressing in Libya. Think covered, comfortable, and respectful. Cover shoulders, it's a simple gesture that goes a long way in showing respect. Opt for shirts with sleeves, even lightweight ones, to stay cool and covered. Knees should also be covered. Long pants, skirts, or dresses that fall below the knee are ideal choices. And everything in between should be considered. Avoid tight-fitting clothing or anything too revealing. Think loose, comfortable layers that provide coverage and breathability. For men, the guidelines are similar, focusing on modesty and respect for local customs. Long trousers and sleeves are the way to go. Avoid shorts and sleeveless shirts, especially in more conservative areas. Lightweight fabrics will help you stay cool in the heat. For women, the key is to prioritize loose-fitting and modest clothing that provides ample coverage. Loose clothing, long skirts or pants are excellent choices. Opt for breathable fabrics like cotton or linen to stay comfortable in the heat. And a scarf is essential, especially for visiting mosques or other religious sites. It's a sign of respect and allows you to participate fully in the cultural experience. Dressing modestly isn't just respectful, it's a way to show that you appreciate and value the local culture. It opens doors to more meaningful interactions and experiences. It protects you from the sun too. Covering your skin is the best way to shield yourself from the harsh desert sun and prevent sunburn. Think less Miami Beach with its skimpy swimwear and revealing outfits, more business casual, erring on the side of conservative. Imagine you're attending a professional meeting in a warm climate. You'll blend in, feeling more comfortable and confident as you navigate the local culture. Stay comfortable, both physically and mentally, knowing you're dressed appropriately for the environment, and show respect, demonstrating your understanding and appreciation for Libyan culture through your clothing choices. Leave the shorts, especially short shorts, at home. They're not appropriate for most situations in Libya, and crop tops and tank tops should also stay in your suitcase. Revealing clothing is generally not accepted in Libyan culture. Embrace the elegance of long, flowing fabrics. They're stylish, comfortable, and perfectly suited for the Libyan climate and culture. Politics. Just don't go there. Criticizing the government or discussing politics as a foreigner is risky and disrespectful. Your hot takes are best kept to yourself or your private group chat. If the topic comes up, pivot to something safe, like the weather or football. Remember, you're a guest, not a political commentator. Observe, learn, and appreciate. Don't critique. Keep your opinions private for a smoother trip. Trust me, it's safer that way. Libya is photogenic, but some things are off limits. Never photograph government buildings, military sites, or police checkpoints. Security is serious. Snapping the wrong photo can land you in trouble. If it looks official or has guards, put the camera down. Enjoy the view with your eyes, not your lens. Stick to landscapes, markets, and food for your feed. Your followers don't need to see the Ministry of Boredom. Save yourself a visit to the embassy. Be smart with your camera. Dreaming of a beachside beer? Not in Libya. Alcohol is illegal. No exceptions, no tourist zones. Drinking in public is a criminal offense, not just a social slip. Getting caught means fines, detention, or deportation. Instead, try Libyan mint tea or fresh juices. They're delicious and part of the culture. Think of it as a detox, not a deprivation. Stay hydrated, stay out of trouble. Raise a glass of tea to a hassle-free trip. Visiting during Ramadan? Be discreet with food and drink. Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset. Eating in public is deeply disrespectful. You're not expected to fast, but don't flaunt your meals. Eat in private or in designated areas. It's a small gesture that shows big respect. Plan ahead, be considerate, and maybe try fasting for a few hours to understand the culture. Don't be the villain in someone's Ramadan story. In Libya, your right hand is your social MVP. Always use your right hand for greetings, eating, and passing items. The left hand is considered unclean. Don't use it for social interactions. Offering your left hand is a major insult, even if unintentional. If your right hand is busy, wait until it's free. This small detail shows you respect local customs. Give your left hand a break from public life. Right is always right. Ready for a religious debate? Don't be. Religion is deeply personal and central to Libyan life. Critiquing or questioning it is seen as arrogant and disrespectful. If you're curious, ask respectful questions to learn, not to challenge. Save your debates for home, show humility and an open mind. Keep the peace and keep your hot takes to yourself. Flirting in public? Bad idea. Interactions between unrelated men and women are strictly formal. Flirting, catcalling, or even familiar comments are seen as disrespectful and threatening. You risk public shaming or worse, legal trouble. Keep interactions polite, formal, and in group settings. Focus on making friends, not finding romance. Your charm is best used for cultural understanding. The only number you want is your hotel's room service. You'll be offered tea. Always accept. Refusing is like rejecting someone's friendship. Even if you don't like sweet tea, drink it with a smile. It's a ritual of hospitality and connection. Usually, you'll be served 3 small glasses, each with meaning. Say shukran, thank you, and enjoy. Turning down tea is a social disaster. Don't be that monster. Drink the tea. Invited to a Libyan home? Take off your shoes at the door. Shoes carry the dirt of the outside world. Homes are clean sanctuaries. Watch your host. If they remove their shoes, you should too. It's a sign of respect and good manners. Forgetting is like tracking mud onto a white carpet. Your hosts may not say anything, but they'll notice. Make sure your socks are presentable. Cold feet, warm welcome. Inside, don't point your feet, or the soles, at anyone. The soles are considered the dirtiest part of the body. Pointing them at someone is a major insult. Keep your feet flat or tucked under you. Don't use your foot to point or cross your legs so the sole faces someone. Relax, but be mindful of your posture. It's a simple way to show respect. Don't let your feet do the talking. Loud tourists are universally disliked, especially in Libya. The culture values calmness and composure. Loud talking, big gestures, and shouting are seen as obnoxious. Blend in by lowering your volume and watching how locals interact. In disagreements, stay calm and respectful, never raise your voice. You'll get better results and more respect. Save the big gestures for charades at home. Everyone loves a polite tourist. Respect for elders is huge in Libya. Always greet the oldest person first and stand when they enter. Listen when they speak, never interrupt or contradict them publicly. Small gestures like offering your seat go a long way. It's a sign of good character or adab. Ignore this and you'll quickly become invisible or worse, unwelcome. Show respect, build connections. Bargaining in the souk, do it with respect. Haggling is expected, but keep it friendly and lighthearted. Start with a reasonable offer, don't insult the vendor. Smile, show interest and be willing to walk away politely. The goal is a fair deal, not to win at all costs. Aggressive bargaining will get you nowhere and may be banned. Treat vendors with respect, you'll get better prices and better stories. A good deal is one both sides feel good about. That's your crash course in what to do in Libya. The real goal? Connect, respect, and enjoy your travels. Keep these tips handy for a smooth, memorable trip. Be the guest people want to welcome back. If you enjoyed this guide, like, comment, and subscribe for more travel wisdom. Share your own travel blunders below, we've all got them. Thanks for watching and travel safe.